Hello guys, my name is Philip, and there's probably one thing that you've heard a lot of other astronauts say that you've never heard me say, and that is that porn is degrading to women. Now, the reason why I've never really talked about this is because, well, I do agree with it. Honestly, I do agree that porn is degrading to women, but I also feel like that's not, well, first off, that's not a good argument. And second off, that's not the whole problem. And I don't think that should be like the big focus, how porn is degrading to women. And third off, it's something we've all heard before, isn't it? I mean, I got that shoved down my throat since I was 11 years old. Since, the first time I had sexual education. That was like the big thing, how porn was degrading to women and how it's objectifying and this and that. So I think we've all heard it enough, and I also don't think it's not the big picture. Now what I'd like to say is that porn is degrading to sex, really. It's degrading to the whole act of sexual interaction. It's making something that's, it's beautiful connection and love. It's making that into something that's just for show, something that's just on a screen that could be viewed by anyone. It's making it sort of fake and a sort of thing that you do it with no passion, no love or motivation, and then you just sort of brag about it. That's what I think of when I think of, like the porn culture, if you can call it that. How porn is changing the way we think about sex and the way we talk about sex. And the way we're having sex too. I mean, it's not that same, because especially for us men, because we're mostly the ones who's watching porn, we can't fully connect with the female that we're having sex with, because we're so distracted by other sexual images, by other sexual stimulations that we're getting from pornography. So we can't have that 100% connection to the woman that we're actually having sex with. That's what I experienced when I had sex for the first time. Was I couldn't, I just sort of got tired of her. And this is because of porn, because porn is just it's poisoning sex in every single aspect of sex. The way we talk about sex, the way we think about sex, and the way we're having sex. Everything about sex, porn is contaminating it. It's poisoning it. And I think that's the big picture here. And I don't want to say that being a male porn star is really cool either. I mean, there's plenty of male porn stars who have, started to suffer from depression. This one guy committed suicide. He was a cocaine addict and he committed suicide. I watched this one documentary about the porn industry by Louis Theroux, which was actually really interesting. It was Louis Theroux, and it was about the porn industry. I don't know where you can find it, to be honest. I just watched it on TV, and it was really interesting. It sort of went in depth of how like rotten and dark and just disgusting sort of the whole porn industry is, like within what we see, like behind the scenes, really. Because he talks to these actors and actresses on a sort of personal level, and it's just a lot of weird shit in there, a lot of disturbed people in that industry. So no, it's not cool. It's not cool to be a female actor. It's not cool to be a male actor in the porn industry. It's not really good for anyone. So I don't think we should just think about how porn is degrading to women. And also, the other thing that I mentioned was I don't think it's a good argument, and here's why. I think people are just too selfish for it to be a good argument. Honestly, I think if you want to make a bunch of teenagers quit porn, you shouldn't talk about someone else. You shouldn't talk about, well, how degrading it is to women and how insecure they are because of this sort of porn-induced beauty standards that I honestly don't believe in that too much, to be completely honest. I think beauty standards are pretty natural. But anyways, you know, it's all this whole narrative that these feminist teachers have been pushing on me and everyone else in Norway, really, is that, you know, porn is degrading to women, porn is making women insecure, women, their emotions, boohoo, you know, all that. And I think guys are just too selfish to really care about that. I think if you should really make a bunch of teenagers quit porn, you should, well, honestly, you should show them Gary Wilson's TED Talk. That was really, like, that just captivated me so much, because for the first time I got presented with a different way of looking at porn negatively, like a different way of considering how porn is a bad thing. He didn't talk about any feelings, he didn't talk about any emotional things, nothing political, nothing even philosophical. It was purely scientific. It was just, you know, this is arousal addiction, this is how it works, this is how we get rid of it, this is why it's bad, you know, bim 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 boom boom, graphs and stuff. I mean, you should really see that video, and I'll link it in the description. And I just think that, you know, once I saw that, I was just blown away by how it was actually possible to, and I know this sounds weird, but how it's possible to sort of hate porn for a non-political, non-philosophical, non-emotional reason, just scientific. You know, it's porn is scientifically proven to be bad for you, and I just love that. And so, yeah, to wrap it all up, really, porn is degrading on the way we think about sex. It's degrading sex, pretty much. It really is. That's what it is. It's poisoning sex on a personal level, on a society level, just everything. The whole sort of sex image gets destroyed by pornography. And I think that's what people should talk about, rather than just the woman and how bad it is for her. We should really start thinking about, okay, this is really just an overall bad thing. And I think that's what a lot of NoFap really is about. It's not about this sort of pandering to women and this sort of showing off to just show that, hey, look at me, I'm not watching porn, I'm not, you know, I'm not supporting this terrible industry because I care about women and I'm super cool. It's not. I don't think that should be the focus for guys in NoFap to sort of show off to people. Just be like, yeah, I'm better because I don't watch porn and I don't please myself, and that's like really moral. No, fuck that. I think honestly we should just spread the message that, well, guys, it's time to wake up, because it's been scientifically proven that porn is bad, and like sexual overstimulation is bad. So like that's that's the bottom line. That's what we need to know, and that's what everyone should talk about, really. And also, again, I do agree that porn is degrading to women. I'm not making this video to sort of go against that narrative. I'm just saying that we've all heard it before, and it's not really working, is it? You know, millennials are still fapping their brains out, so it's not really an argument that has been working. But yeah, that's really all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.